A very good evening to ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming for effective communication skills course. So today I will conduct effective communication skills course. Okay. So before we go deep into the topic, let me explain to you what we learned in this session. So we will cover 5 modules, 1 until 5. So later I will elaborate further about the effective communication skills. Okay, so let me introduce myself. All of you know me or not? You know. Okay, my name is Sasikumar. Okay, I have degree in mechanical engineering from University of Malaya, and I also have postgraduate diploma in public administration from University of Malaya also, and I have masters in human resource management in University Utara Malaysia. Okay, after that I have digital government competency and capability readiness certificate from Intan government sector. Apart from that, I am a HRD Corp certified trainer in 2024. Okay, if you want to know further, I have 5 years experience in private sector, particularly in semiconductor industry, and 10 years of experience in public sector. So public sector means I work in government sector. Okay. So do you want to know anything else from my side? Do you want to know? Married, single? Okay. So it's okay. Later you will know. Okay. Alright. So now I already introduced myself. Okay. Now I want all of you to introduce yourself. Okay. First of all, I want all of you, to take the A4 paper in front of you, and also be provided a pen. Okay. Write your name and place it in front of you. Okay, please fold it and place it in front. Okay, your short and sweet name. Okay, Mr. J is ready. Okay, Miss Sarasna. Okay. Okay, Miss Sweta. Okay, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm actually from India.
Oh, very good. Which part of India?
From Karnataka.
Karnataka. Okay, very good. Mr. J, where are you from?
I'm from Pune.
Ayika. Okay. Pining Bayan Lepas. So, Asma Warda dari mana? Kedah. Oh, okay. Miss Aina? Okay, very good. So kita ada participant dari Penang, Kedah dan juga international. Can you understand Malay? Sikit. Okay. Because last week I had a meeting. Okay. For example, I had a meeting in my office. The vendors are from India. Okay. When our team were conversing, we use Malay language. Eventually, the vendors from India, they can understand because they say they are in Malaysia for 10 years. So they can understand, but they cannot speak. So when they reply in English. Okay, so let's go to our icebreakers activity. Okay, the first activity, I want to know your name. Okay, Okay, now, second activity, take the A4 paper on the table, new A4 paper. Okay, draw your picture. Small, big, side, anywhere also no problem, but it should be on the paper. I want to see your face. How do you draw your face? Use pen, huh? Miss Sarasna, please use pen.
It's a red pen.
It's okay.
I didn't go for art class.
So we will see your skills, your drawing skills. No problem. No problem. Because I have conducted this activity with another group. Okay, I got 20 kind of drawing. So Mr. J looks like a teenager in the picture.
Always youth.
Yes.
And
Okay, nice. Okay, sudah habis? Face lagi lah. Okay. So write your name, huh? Okay, under the picture, write your name. No problem, no problem. I also draw like that. Okay, alright. Okay, next activity. Okay, what is your favorite food? Okay, favorite food. So you write on the paper, anywhere also can. Food, favorite sports activity. And also your favorite car. Dah habis. So fast lah. 3 item. Oh, okay. Alright. Pick a superpower. What is your favorite superpower? Iron Man? Thanos? I like Thanos. Spider-Man? Spider-Woman? Okay, Batman, alright. Okay, next. I can. So, what you can do? Sleep. Okay. Okay. So next, so this activity we will do later. Okay. This one when I grow up. So in another 5 years, okay, what would you like to do? In another 5 years. Okay? So the activities that I skip here, later we will do together. Huh? Alright. So what would you like to improve in this world? Let's say you have the power to improve something, what you want to improve? No politics, huh? Please, no politics. Because in the other class when I teach them, so they say, oh, want to change this, change that. They are very politically motivated, so I don't want that. So maybe I improve something. I want a flying car, bullet train. I don't want to get old. I want to stay young. Like that. Okay, done? Okay, finish? Okay, who finish it? Habis? Aina? Mr. J, finish? Done. Done. Okay. Alright. Okay, Mr. J, Mr. Arslan, please come in front. Okay, bring your paper. Okay, so Mr. J, please go the other side. Mr. Arslan, please come here. Okay, so you have to introduce, but Mr. J and Mr. J, you have to introduce Mr. Who start first?
No, fine.
Okay, alright. Okay, please introduce. So because just now we already go through few activities. Okay, how does she look like?
Sarasna, the name is Sarasna. Okay, call her Sarah. Alright, she fully developed Sarah. She like Warai, she like Warai. And then she like running away. Then she like couple car. Okay, she like Superman. Okay, cook. Storyteller. Oh, she like to tell stories. Okay. Western food cook. And old. She want to improve Western food. She want to improve. Getting old gracefully.
Oh, making old gracefully. Okay, alright. Sarah?
Okay, his name is Jay, and he likes nasi goreng. Hobby playing football. His favorite skip one Batman. He likes to sleep. Others is get a new girlfriend.
You have a new girlfriend?
It's all wrong, he said. Improve my knowledge.
Okay, you want to improve your knowledge. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you begin. So have a seat. Come give it here. Alright. Okay, next we call Ms. Varda and Ms. Aina.
She got alone again.
Yeah.
So she escaped.
Okay. Siti. Siti sana. Aina sini. Okay. Aina, please introduce about the photo. Describe the photo.
This is Siti.
Okay, this is Siti. So nampak kurus macam apa?
Her favorite food is chicken chop. Her favorite sport is badminton. badminton, and her favorite car is BYD. Her superpower will be Batman. I can do, she can do cooking. One day she wants to be a teacher, and she wants to improve herself to be much more confident.
Okay.
Her favorite food I know, fried rice. Favorite sport, and chessboard. Favorite cook, roadwork. Superpower.
Oh, okay. Did you know time?
I know can do drawing and
Animator. Wow. Yes. So the way she draw also like an animator.
and improve myself to be brave.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
Have a seat. Okay, because animator draw like this. My son also draw like this. So now you know I am married and I have kids. Okay. So now Miss Sveta, come. Okay. So you introduce yourself.
Okay. The girl you see here in the specs is Shweta, that is me. Actually, my favorite food is masal puri. It's a snack from India, it's street food. And I love to run. I have participated in marathon. And as a child, I like Lancer car just for its spoiler behind. And
No?
now there are many brands with the spoilers coming. So yeah, the first impression was Lancer. Next is my superpower or super character is Merida from Brave. She's a simple girl with more knowledge and more skills. Not with super skills, but still a normal skill, which makes her unique. And I can write poems.
Okay.
In another 5 years, I want to be an ambassador of environment protection and sustainability, and that is what I need to improve in myself as well to raise more awareness about it. That's all about.
Okay. Okay. To the back. Thank you, Miss Sveta. Okay. So now you know each other, right? Okay. So why I asked you to do this activity? Why? Do you know why? Because we want to do the next activity. Alright. So what are the common things among you? Because I see some of you likes cooking. Okay, who else likes cooking? Miss Sarah and Miss Martha. Okay. Some more. Running. Who likes running? Okay. After that, what else?
Batman.
Batman. Who likes Batman? Spider-Man, no one likes. Okay. I like. Who do I like?
There's no initiative.
Thanos.
Thanos. Yes.
Avenger. Okay. So and here also we know what are the skills we all have. Aina can draw nicely. Okay. Who else can draw nicely? All of you. Okay. Alright, so we do next activity. Okay, give 3 wishes. Give 3 wishes after what you want to learn from this program, how you want to improve. 3 wishes. Okay, think. I give you 1 minute to think. So our topic is communication skills. What you wish after the activity, after the course. Okay, Mr. J.
I wish I can commit it well.
Okay.
My communication is
Oh, right. You always scold people? Do you scold people? No.
I love people.
You love people. I know from the way I look at you. And you look at me. With love. Okay, Miss Sweta?
While speaking, I want to improve my emotions, speak confidently.
So basically you are an emotional person, is it? Do you think it's good or?
It's good. I feel more empathy towards others.
Okay.
Which is good, but still need to manage it.
Okay. What?
I can be confident like
Confident like me. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Miss Aina?
I wish I can control how I communicate with people. Sometimes I get nervous. I can speak to people. I like people also, but I don't really know how to. Yeah, I will be nervous like this.
Okay, that's because the way when I talk to you and when you talk to me, so I can see some of the flaws. Okay, so later we will see the challenges and resistance in communication, effective communication. Okay, Miss Sarah?
I need to read more to enhance my knowledge.
Okay, very good. Okay, so just now we, Sweta said empathy, brave, confident, clearly, okay, improve knowledge. So these are the things we want to learn, okay, after the course. Okay, and after that, okay, dishes. And now I want to know, what are the special skills you have? Special skills. Understand? Special skills, which other people don't have. Or you think this is my special skills. This is my best skills. I can ride motorbike. Like that. I can drive 120 km per hour. Like that, anything. You think you are best in that. You can cook very well. What kind of food? So we start with Miss Sarah.
I can cook.
Very well. Alright, one day I will try.
This one.
Okay, Mr. J.
I'm very good in coding.
Okay, very good answer. Okay, Miss Sveta.
Good in making jewelry.
Making jewelries. Oh, okay. What kind of jewelries? Earring?
Earring, bracelet, necklace.
Oh, okay. How do you do?
There are many different types I do. I do the weaving one, I do the wiring one,
Do you sell?
Yeah, have done before.
Oh, okay. Alright. Do you have online shopping? Is not yet. Very good. Okay. Warda, Miss Warda?
Same like Sarah.
Oh, like cooking. Okay. And Miss Aina? Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm much more stronger than other girls. That's why I always participate in a lot of sports like rugby.
Rugby. Okay, very good.
Baseball and also archery. And I also do the animation.
Oh, okay. Where do you learn your animation?
Actually, since I was small, I really like to do comics, manga, and then that's why the reason I started to draw. And recently, I also draw I send my drawings on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, okay. So you have so many followers, is it? Maybe later you can share your ID so I can follow you your IG and TikTok. Okay, alright, thank you. Okay, so now we know each other already. So you all know each other. About myself, share a picture. So which picture I will choose if I want to share? You think I will draw like this. Okay, I'll draw like this. Okay, and then after that my favorite. My favorite food. My favorite food, my mother's cook. Okay. And my favorite sport, football. My favorite car, BMW. Okay. And pick a superpower. I already picked just now, Thanos. I can be. Okay. Whatever I do, I want to be. I can be. And when I grow up, okay, when I grow up, I want to be a very rich person so that I can help many people. Okay? If I want to improve something, I want to improve myself in so many things. If people are going to give me, if God appear in front of me, I want to ask, I want to go back to my childhood so that I can improve. Okay? Alright. Okay, so in this course, effective communication skills, okay, we will learn 5 modules. Okay? So at the end of this session, trainees will be able to define effective communication skills. Number 2, identify key components of effective verbal and non-verbal communication. Okay, communication, you have few types. Okay, later we will go through in deep. Okay, so we will identify the components, verbal and non-verbal. Okay, number 3, demonstrate active learning skills. Active listening skills. So now all of you are here, right? So are you listening to me? Right, listening, right? If you are not listening, will I able to communicate with you? Will I interact with you? Okay. We will demonstrate. Okay. Apply strategies to communicate clearly and confidently. Okay. Just now, some of the participants say you have problem with communicate confidently. Okay. So we apply the strategies how to communicate confidently with diverse audience. Because when I was young, like 10 years ago, during my university time, I have a stage fear. So I cannot talk in front of big crowd. Okay? If let's say 5 people, also I'm very scared. I'll be shaking like this. I cannot communicate. So when my lecturer asked me, okay, Sasi, you go and present your turn. I'll be very nervous. Okay? And then what I do, I will read the slides. I will read them. At the end of this session, trainees will be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will do that. Okay? But now, I already learned the skills. I can talk to you without seeing the slide. Okay? Alright, after that, and then diverse audience. You should know audience. Who are the audience? Okay? Sometimes the audience are kids, elder people, senior management, middle level managers. Okay? So we know how to communicate with them. Okay? And number 5, recognize common communication barriers and how to overcome them. Communication barriers. Okay, what are the communication barriers? How to overcome them. How to overcome. Okay, now you want to talk to your boss. Can you talk? Boss, saya nak cuti besok. Boleh ke? Boleh kan? Okay, you? How about you? Boss, tomorrow I want to take leave. I want to go vacation. Can you ask that? If you are working in a company.
Depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation. Okay. How about you, Mr. J? If you are a boss, if your employee asks like that, boss, I want to take leave.
Immediately. This is called procedures. You have to apply for leave.
Do you think all the bosses will say that? Sometimes the boss likes you, will say, okay lah, Aina, okay, tak apa, boleh. Okay. Correct? So, how do you want to interact with people? What is the bonding with our team members and also our superiors? So all these things very important. Okay, all these things are very important, and then we will learn these 5 items today. Okay, so I hope you will give full concentration, okay, throughout this session, yeah, and then we will learn all the communication traits and attributes so that you can improve your communication skills. Okay, alright. So I give you 5 minutes break, so you can go to washroom, okay, and then we will go to the first module. Alright? Okay. So we will continue with the content mapping. So this is the content mapping for effective communication skills. As I mentioned to you, we have 5 modules. First is define effective communication skills. Okay, number 2, identify key components of effective communication. Demonstrate active listening skills. Apply strategies to communicate. And lastly, recognize common communication barriers. Okay, in module 1, define communication skills. We will learn definition of effective communication skills, communication process, and also types of communication. Okay, so this would be quite wordy. Okay, but I will take the important points, key points up. Okay, effective communication is an interaction between 2 or more persons. 2 or more persons. If I talk myself, something wrong with me, right? Say bye, please. Hello, hi, how are you? Okay, if you see on the roadside, if somebody talking to themselves without headphone, how do you feel? Are they communicating? So they are talking to somebody. Okay, AI. So for communication, we must need these two people to communicate or more that involve exchange of information between a sender and receiver. Okay, I'm communicating to you, I'm a sender, you are receiver. Right. In a clear, accurate and meaningful way. Okay, if I talk nonsense, you only listen. Alright. So something is clear, accurate and meaningful. If no meaningful, you say, what are you talking? I don't listen to you. Okay. It involves expression of emotion, ideas, thoughts through verbal and non-verbal modes. Okay. Verbal and non-verbal. What is verbal? Non-verbal? Without speaking. Verbal is non-verbal kata. Okay. So now I look at all of you. You all are very interesting to listen to me. Correct or not? Do you feel sleepy? I don't see anybody feel sleepy yet. Okay. You all eagerly listening to me, and that's very good. How do I know? You are not talking to me. Only I am talking here. Correct or not? But I can see your facial expression. So this facial expression is non-verbal. So communication skills are the abilities and techniques used to convey, receive and interpret messages effectively. Okay, through verbal, non-verbal and written form. Okay, written form. Right. So when we write, those days we write letters, right? Nowadays we send messages, WhatsApp messages. Now we have WhatsApp. 20 years ago, no WhatsApp. We use SMS. Okay, now free message. You want to send 100,000, 2,000, 10,000 messages also free. You want to send photo, video, everything free. Okay. When I was in school, my secondary school, I sent one message, 10 cents. On SMS, 10 cents. On day, 100 messages. Why are you laughing, Miss Sarah?
Finish your pocket money.
Yes. For what? Okay. So, but now, when a message, 1,000 message also free. You just WhatsApp. You can video call. Okay. Now, those days no video call. So it's a way the communication is evolving. Right? Okay, this question will come in the quiz. Okay, the communication process. Okay, first we learn the basic, so then we go very deep into the communication. So the communication process, you have 7 process. The first one, sender. I am sending what? Information. Okay? Ideas. Yeah, I'm sender, I'm sending ideas. Okay. The person who initiates the message. I am initiating the message. Okay, the idea, information, feeling that the sender wants to communicate. So that is the idea. And after that, the process of turning the message into symbol, words and gesture. So encoding. After that, channel. The medium used to send message. I'm talking to you. This is the medium. It's spoken words, email, text. Receiver. The person who receives. You receive. Okay. Decoding. That's not encoding. Okay, I encode my ideas, then yeah. So now decoding. When you receive the message, you decode. Okay, what I'm telling you. The process of interpreting or making sense of the message by the receiver. Feedback. The receiver's response that tells the sender whether the message was understood or not. Whether you understand or not. When you understood, you just say yes, okay, like that. Okay, for example, okay, I write one word, one sentence. What is this?
I love
What is this?
I love her, mom.
Okay. Do you understand? If I say this word to my mother, is it okay or not?
You last follow questions. Who is she?
Okay. Okay. At this age, when I tell my mother, I love her mom, she won't question, okay lah, good lah. Okay? What is this?
I love her, mom.
How do you define? How do you define? Correct. Okay.
same one.
Same, right? Same. It's common. Okay? This is the communication. Okay, whether they want to talk to you nicely or they want to beat you. If I tell, I love her mom. Okay, Sasi. Okay, who do you love? How's the girl? And all that. If I say I love her mom, hey Sasi, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? You don't have any other girl. Like that. Okay? This is for fun. Alright. Okay, this is the communication process. How many steps we have? Communication process? 7 process. From me, encode. From you, when you receive, you decode. Okay. So let's see a video. Okay. So don't use your assumption.
any questions, old man. Who are you?
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I'm you.
Just answer the damn questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you dead?
No, you is lying.
I'm not lying.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
And you is answering.
Shut up. You.
Yes?
Not you. What's your name?
You.
Just you.
I am me.
Das hier ist ein Langzeitboard. Das hier ist das wichtigste Gerät des Wissenschafters. Das ist das Überlebensradar.
Mayday, mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you? Can, over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We're sinking. We're sinking.
What are you thinking about?
Okay, so can we make assumption? Can we make assumption in communication? No. Okay. So next, we look at the types of communication. Okay, we have verbal communication. What is verbal communication? Face-to-face communication. Okay, phone calls, presentation and presenting, and the emails, letters, reports, and everything. Okay, non-verbal communication, facial expression. Okay, facial expression, body language, eye contact, posture, and voice. Okay, just now, Miss Aina, when you talked to me, what you want to improve and all that, right? So what I saw from you, when you communicate with me, you didn't do improvements. Okay, that shows lack of confidence. When you want to speak confidently, you have to say I. Okay, you have to say I. Whether sometimes people don't like to say I, right? But when you want to tell the message clearly, you make sure you have eye contact. Aina, I don't like you to do this. Okay? One situation. Aina, I don't like you to do this. Different. So when I have eye contact towards you, that means I'm very still. Okay? So that's why we must maintain eye contact. Okay. And after that, visual communication. So now people don't like words. Okay, they like visual. They want to see charts, graph, infography. And now in WhatsApp messages, we don't like sad, I'm crying, like that. No. Everything emojis. Okay? Everything visual. Even everyone, even from the small kid until old man, all using emojis. Correct or not? Okay, next, slide presentation. And after that, formal communication. Okay, we have business meetings. You know, when you go to business meeting, you cannot wear short pants. Okay, so you have to dress up well. Okay. And official emails and memos, you must write informal. Okay, reports and proposals. Okay, everything must be informal. Okay, you cannot write, hi, I want to send my proposal for this this tender. Have a look. Yeah, cannot. So we have to follow that format. And after that, informal communication. Informal is, you know, right, how to communicate informally. You know, right? Informal. Informal means main lah sini, makan lah, like that. Okay. Okay, so we go to the second module, identify key components of effective communication. Element of verbal communication, non-verbal communication, role of cultural context in communication. Okay, verbal communication. Verbal communication refers use of words. We must use proper words and language to convey message. Thoughts, feelings. It involves both spoken and written communication, plays crucial role in how we interact with others. Okay. Verbal communication. If you go to hospital, After you check out, they say, thank you sir, please come to. Correct? So we must know where to use the proper words. So if the doctor say in the hospital, okay Mr. J, I hope to see you next week, please come again. How do you feel? But for treatment, we don't want that to happen. Okay? Alright. So importance of verbal communication, you have to convey information, express information, building relationship, and we need immediate feedback. We can get immediate feedback. Aids in negotiation and teamwork. When you negotiate for your business or anything, so you must use the proper words. And then tool for persuasion and learning. If you want to persuade somebody, okay, persuade somebody to follow your instruction, so you must use proper words. Okay. So my boss, when asked me to do anything, come to me like this. See, later you stay back and finish this work. Can or not? Okay, I also like. I cannot say no lah. Okay, that's it. Okay lah, boss. Okay, then if let's say, Sasi, make sure you do today. Today, then I say, boss, I got another work. So it's the way they communicate. Okay, and then developing strong verbal communication. Okay, understanding is very important. What I'm telling you, okay, what I'm telling you, you must understand. Okay, collaboration and personal growth. So when you communicate effectively, you will grow. Okay, some people, when you see they are not good in their education, when they go into the job, they will grow faster. You know why? Because they communicate. Is it correct? Correct, right, Mr. J? Okay, elements of non-verbal communication. Just now we saw verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Okay, refer to the transmission of messages or information without use of words. Without use, I don't use any words. I come to Sweta. What is? Got it.
You are not satisfied.
Yes, I am not satisfied, disappointed with you. Okay? If I go to Mr. J, what happened? So you did a good job. So this, I'm not using any words, just yes. Okay? And then, when we are talking to somebody, okay, that person is keeping his hand inside pocket. Is it good or not? What does it indicate?
It's not concentrating.
He's not concentrating. He is not keen in the communication. He's not interested. And after that, when you're talking, the person like this. He's not open. He's not willing to listen to you. Okay? So that are the body language. And facial expression, gestures and posture, eye contact are very important in non-verbal. Okay? For example, I tell you, if you go to interview session, okay? Interview session, what do they see? The first thing, without you open your mouth, they already can read you. Okay? How? Aina, Miss Aina. Can you give an example? How we look, okay? Come on. Very good. How we dress up? How we look at them? Body language. Okay. Pause for a while. How we look at them? If we blink our eyes frequently, is it good or not? It indicates we are not truthful or genuine. Okay? We have to maintain strong eye contact with the interviewer. Okay? And after that, when we are sitting on the chair, okay, we have to make sure we have sit like this. Don't lean on the chair.
So when we are leaning on the chair, it indicates what? We are so comfortable. Okay? So we have to sit like. We have to sit like. Okay? So when you are going for interview, if you sit like this or like that?
No, sir, I don't think
It's good or not? No, right? And then if you, they will see your okay, shivering.
Okay, clear? Right. So body language, slouched shoulders, arcs, handshake, nod, tilted head, eye contact. Okay? Handshake. Okay? Again, handshake like Mr. J. It's a form. Okay? So if let's say I handshake, leave it now, Mr. J, very painful. If I handshake like this. What does it indicate?
You're 50.
I don't trust. Okay. And then when you are standing, you will go like this.
No, I don't think.
No energy. People will hire you. Or not? Do you think people hire you if you go like that? Nobody will hire you. Before you open your mouth, people will greet you. Okay. And facial expression, smile. Okay. How do you smile? Smile. 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 Okay. Rolling eyes. Is rolling eyes good or not? Raise eyebrows. Also not good. Okay. Furrowed forehead. Okay. Types of voice. Your voice plays very crucial role. Your voice. Okay. If you are talking very slowly. So your voice also shows energy. And sometimes in the office, machi, like that. They will talk very loud. We are not interested to listen to them. Okay. And then gestures, waving like this, pointing. If I point like this better, or I point like this better. Like this, with respect. You can say like this, pergi sana. It's not respect. Okay. Thumbs up. If I show like this, good, right? If I show like this, what happens to you? Your energy, your motivation goes down. Okay? And then clapping hands. How do you clap? Clap. Okay. Okay. Okay, you louder. Bukan sekali, banyak kali. Okay, you. Okay, good. So there is a way to clap hands also. Okay. Sometimes people clap. They actually don't want to clap also, no problem. Okay, right. Next. Role of cultural context in communication. Now we are here, we have Indians, Malaysian Indians from India, and Malays. Okay. Can I shake hands with you? Right. So how do I greet you? Selamat petang. Good afternoon. Okay. So if let's say with Mr. J, okay, no problem. Even with you all, no problem. Okay, we have to respect the culture. Alright. So here we can see, okay, here we can see comic conversation. Okay. Thank you for coming today. Calvin's son. Okay, when they use son means Japanese lah. They are talking to Japanese lah. So this person responded, thank you, sayonara. sayonara. And the Japanese guy very angry. Is there something wrong? He very shocked. What's wrong? Because the Japanese guy showed his face become very pretty, so they don't know what's wrong. Okay, sayonara means goodbye. Goodbye. But sayonara means goodbye, but an indication of not seeing each other again. Sayonara is goodbye, I don't want to see you. Okay? Goodbye, I don't want to see you. But when we say, okay, thank you, I don't want to see you again. That cannot right. So we have to understand. Okay? Oh, I meant bye and see you again and again and again. But you already made the language, you already said the word sayonara. So we have to understand the culture of other people. Okay? So sometimes I see here within our community, okay, sometimes Malay people try to talk Tamil and Chinese, Mandarin, right? So we must know the actual word. If you don't know the word clearly, just don't say it. Sometimes, like just now, I love a mom, I love a mom. It will happen, okay? And then we must know. Okay, let's do an activity. Okay, so I have been talking for more than an hour. Okay, let's get up. Let's do some activity. Come, get up and make one line. Okay, Mr. J, come in front. Okay, line up. Okay, like this. Like this. Oh, okay. Okay, line up. Okay, everyone turn and look at the photo. Okay. That photo. Okay, huh? Okay, let's do one game, huh? Let's do a game. I will ask Mr. J to do something, so he will pass to the next person. So eventually pass to the last person lah. Okay, we will see whether what I do, Miss Wanda can do or not. Okay, in between you all pass one by one. Okay, Mr. J, look at me. Okay, you have to follow this. Don't look back, look in front. Okay. Oh. Okay, Miss Aina. Okay, next. Okay, boleh datang ke sini? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wrong. Mr. J, do. It's right. I told you, shoot. Okay, alright, okay, I will see.
The message gone wrong.
Okay, so that is what we see, we pass the message. Okay, just now I know Miss Sveta said she likes poem. Okay, can you write 2 lines of poem? About anything, just 2 lines.
Yeah, about him, okay?
Okay,
Comedy. Poem of comedy.
quickly. You are taking so long.
No, because
Sorry? So I need to stress it.
because this poem must come
Okay,
Yeah.
from the heart.
it is not simply writing. You know, complicate one thing. See, this class very good.
Yes,
Interactive, communicative.
Okay.
Maybe, complicated.
You're communicating a lot.
So give her time, that's why I did. Maybe helping her. Stay happy. Mr. Sasi,
Yes,
happy.
I'm very happy.
Don't see that she cannot write.
Okay.
Complication. Give her opportunity.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No problem. Okay. Very nice. So you have to tell Miss Sarah this, and she passed to Mr. J. Mr. J passed to Raina. Raina passed to us. Oh no, you go this letter. So you pass to Miss Sarah. No, you just read or don't show it. To yes. This first. Okay, come.
Too many
Two
words.
times. Okay. Never, you just tell her what you said. What you heard.
Okay, done.
It was about you, that you genuinely talk and be done. It was about you, that you talk genuinely and be done.
It was 4 lines long poem.
4 lines.
4 lines.
Yeah. The way we talk, the way we walk, he said it matters a lot. I learned something from this talk.
Okay, so this is verbal communication. So from here, from one person to another person to another person to the last person. So what happened to the poem? Changed a lot, right? So it's very important to communicate very clearly. Okay, next we go to our third module. Okay, demonstrate active listening skills. Definition and importance of active listening. Difference between hearing and listening. Okay, practice active listening. Okay, so definition of what do you know by listening and hearing?
Listen to understand what message the speaker is saying. Hearing is just listen and listen.
Correct. Okay, active listening skills involve fully focus. Okay, on the speaker, understanding their message, responding thoughtfully, and remembering key points. Okay, do you remember key points? Okay. The difference between hearing and listening. The definition: hearing is a passive physiological process of perceiving sound, and this one is process of focus and you interpret. That's why when I say the process, communication process, encode and decode is involved in the listening. Okay, no conscious effort is required. You have to, hearing means you don't need to, you don't bother what I'm talking about. You just hear what I say. You do interpret. That thing go inside here and then go outside here. If you are listening, input, process, output. Hearing, input, output. No processing. Okay. Purpose is simply detect sound. That is hearing. But for listening, aims to comprehend, process, and respond to the message. Okay, if you really listen, you will respond to the message. And then focus, no focus on the content and the sound. We don't focus. You want to talk, you talk. I don't care, you want to talk. Just talk. I don't listen to you. Okay? But for listening, focus on the content and meaning. Okay, very focus. You have to focus for listening. If here, sometimes when you're talking to a friend, right? Sometimes he or she talks a lot. What do? You listen or you hear? Hear only. You don't respond. Okay? For example, sometimes after work I go back home, my wife starts to yell. Sometimes I say, what are you talking? I just walk away. Okay? That's for fun. Okay, sometimes when people are talking a lot, you know now so many scammers. Okay, calling. Right. How many of you have received call from scammers? You receive from scammer. How about you? No, you never ever receive.
Because in my phone, my son fixed the app.
Through call. Oh, okay. How about you? Okay, what do you do? They won't stop from talking, right? Sometimes what I do, I answer the call. Just put on the table. You want to talk, you talk. I don't hear, I don't listen. You just keep it there. Okay? Okay. Okay, next, recognize communication barriers. Okay, module 4. So let's go to module 4. Recognize communication barriers. Okay, we must understand the types of barriers, okay, techniques to manage and remove barriers. So particularly for Ms. Wada and Ms. Aina, okay, develop communication improvement plan. Okay. when a message is sent by a sender to the receiver is not effectively understood by the receiver. What I'm telling you, you don't understand. Okay? What are the barriers? What are the barriers? Number one, language barrier. Okay? If I speak in Tamil, can you understand? No, right? So, there's one type of barrier. Okay, number two, physical barrier. What is a physical barrier? Sometimes I don't use mic. I just talk to you. Okay, emotional barrier. Now, Miss Beta, very emotional person. Okay, I told her, I talk something like she disliked. Do you still want to listen to me? No, right? And somebody is crying. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, somebody in sad. If somebody very sad, can you go and laugh or make jokes? Correct. Even the person want to listen also they won't listen. Okay. Cultural barrier. Cultural barrier is, as I told you just now, Japanese, sayonara. We must understand their culture. And also for in Malaysia also, we cannot show our hand to babies. Okay? We shake hand. Gender barrier. Some things now sexual harassment. Okay? The cases are increasing. So we have to be very careful when we are talking with another gender. Okay, for example, in government sector, they say cannot use dear. Okay, cannot use dear. Like dear Aina. Okay, this word is prohibited. Dilarang. We cannot use this word. Okay, people are wondering, what is so funny with dear? Dear means when we write a letter, official letter, dear sir, dear madam, correct or not? But here, when I come to you, write dear sir, can I use that word? Okay, it indicates some kind of sexual harassment. Okay, and then technological barrier. What is technological barrier? Sometimes you are talking in the phone or Google Meet, your line got problem, can you understand? Can you listen? Your line will keep on interrupting. You won't understand clearly. Organizational structure barrier. Organizational structure barrier, when you work in a company, okay, MNC, for example, multinational company, you have a ranking. Okay, this one we can see clearly in the uniform, okay, police or armed force. Okay, for them, if you talk to them, you call them Encik Ali. Encik Ali. Sometimes they don't like. They want you to call them Tuan. Sometimes Datuk, right? You know, Datuk Sri, Datuk. You call them Tuan. They don't like. You have to follow. Okay. And then in structure, organizational structure barrier, if you are a clerk or crony, you cannot go and meet the boss. You have to follow the steps. You have to go and see your chief clerk, and after that your officer, then only you can go and see your director. So that kind of barrier. Sometimes when we go and talk to the director, can you go and talk to the director? Scared, right? You have fear. So you have to understand this type of barriers. Okay, after that, techniques to manage or remove the barriers. Remove the barriers. As long as you have this kind of barriers, you cannot talk. You communicate effectively. Okay. Okay, language. If let's say you want to learn, if you want to understand English, what you must do? You must read English. You must talk to people in English. Okay? And for example, Miss Sweta from India. So how do you learn Bahasa Malaysia?
Especially in nasi kandar to order food.
Oh, very good. You see, nasi kandar dah jadi tempat belajar bahasa Melayu. Okay, roti canai, nasi goreng. Very good. Other than that,
The grab drivers, some of them are not that good in English, then but it's almost
very good. I know a kid, a small boy, kindergarten boy. He can speak Korean language. He can speak Korean. You know how he learned Korean? From cartoon. K-pop. Yeah. They learn from this kind of things. Okay, after that, tips to overcome physical barrier. Okay, utilize visual tools. Sometimes you can't see numbers, you use graph. And then choose quiet space. Okay, if you want to discuss something important, you don't go and discuss in the market. Okay, you go and discuss in a closed area, quietly. Okay, emotional barrier, foster a positive and open-minded environment. If let's say you see, make sure you and the other person, the sender and receiver, have the same level of wavelength to communicate. If this person is not in the right terms or sad, okay, emotionally down, you cannot discuss with them at that moment. You let them to recover. After that, overcome cultural barrier. You understand the culture of the people. Okay? For example, just now, boss got the food. Okay, he asked me, Mr. Sasi, are you vegetarian or not? I'm very sorry to you. I didn't buy vegetarian food. So he has the empathy. He understands. But I told him, it's no problem, boss. Okay? I'm not vegetarian today. So at least he has the empathy. So we have to understand. Same goes to everyone. Okay, in Malaysia, we have to make sure that we are, sometimes these people don't eat this particular food. And don't serve and don't show them. Okay? So that's very important. Gender barrier, promote gender equality. You don't discriminate gender. Okay, ladies, you only have to do this work. Guys only can do this work. Don't discriminate. And then tips to overcome technological barrier. We have to be technologically savvy now. You cannot expect, I don't want to learn, I want to be like this only. I don't want to learn about Zoom, Google Meet. Can you do that? At this moment, cannot, right? Now everyone is communicating through Google Meet and Zoom. Online meeting is everywhere. If let's say you want to go to physical meeting, you have to spend how much? 1,000 from here to KL. Let's say if you have a meeting in US, how do you communicate? You want to go just for 1 hour meeting? No, right? Now we have to learn about Google Meet, Zoom, technological things. Okay, organizational structure, barrier, how to overcome. Okay, streamline the communication channel. Sometimes the office, the organization have to allow everyone to talk freely. Okay, no barriers. And also, we foster a culture of open communication. Let everyone communicate. Okay, some places, you are low level staff, you cannot talk to them. Okay, very less. But now no more already. Those things. Okay, so we follow by develop communication improvement plan. Okay, this plan is assessment, phase 1, goal setting, barrier identification, strategy development, implementation, monitoring and feedback, followed by long-term maintenance. For example, just now I told Miss Aina, okay, do you learn eye contact? If you want to talk confidently, you must have eye. Can you speak to 100 people in front of you? I used to give talk to doctors. Okay? They have for induction. Okay? There will be 100 or 200 doctors will come for induction, okay, before they go to the job. So I thought, that's where I learned public speaking. I will go to lot. And then when I am talking to them, I will look into the eyes. I will make sure I have eye contact to them. And then I did my self-assessment. Okay, before that I cannot talk in front of everybody. So that only I did my self-assessment. Okay, and then I learn about it. Okay. Okay, now we go to module 5, apply strategies to communicate. We need to analyze the audience. Okay, who are the audience? Adapting tone, language and examples, and confidently deliver. Okay. So audience analysis. You must analyze your audience. When you are talking, you must analyze what kind of audience are there. What kind of audience are there? Excuse me for a while. Okay, so we will see about audience analysis. Audience analysis, know your audience. Who are your audience? For small kids, how do you communicate? For middle level, how do you communicate? For elderly people, how do you communicate? So you must know how to analyze. For doctors, how do you communicate? For operators, how do you communicate? So demographic analysis, age, gender, language, country, work, race, religion. Psychographic analysis, opinion, attitude, values, knowledge level, lifestyle and so on. Sometimes some people just until SPM level. Okay? Do you think they will sit 4 or 5 hours and listen, attend courses? No. Very rarely do. So we have to cater training and some training. Okay? So that they will also concentrate on the training. And then lifestyle. Some people they prefer trainings to be conducted in hotel. If let's say the small rooms or all that, they don't want to. And location, day, time, physical setting. You know, for training, we have few settings. Classroom setting, round table setting, U-shaped setting. Okay? So we must understand the need of the training. What kind of setting you want to put. Over here, now I put classroom setting. Okay? Have you attended round table setting? Have you attended round table setting? Round table is like island. Okay, 5 people we sitting in a room, 5 people. So it's easy for the group activity. Okay, like this is direct interaction. U-shape. U-shape is for like management level meeting. So it's very directed. Okay, direct people. And then location, day, time. If I do at night, how many people want to come? Nobody, right? Okay, and then adapting tone, language and examples. The tone is very important. If the tone is not, if you don't look at the tone, people don't want to proceed. They will follow
formal use for professional or serious settings. Informal use for casual. Casual when we are talking to our friends, is very different. Okay? The casual setting. When we are scolding our kids, different. When we are scolding our husband, different. Okay. And then language, simple and clear. Don't use jargon words, bombastic words or no. Okay, just use simple and clear. Appropriate for the audience. Use technical terms for experts. If you want to use technical terms, and use for experts, technical people. Like this, use straightforward. Simple words for non-experts. Very simple. Yeah. Examples, relevant. Is a relevant example. Whichever not relevant. Do you think what the video that you watch, is it relevant? Relevant, right? So it's about communication. Can you make assumption in communication? You know, right? So what happened? That guy pushed the car. We assume he is pushing the car. So the car is wrong, huh? Okay? Relatable and simple. Use everyday situation experience to answer. If I give example, what happened in United States or United Kingdom, can you relate? We cannot relate. We can relate nasi lemak, roti canai. Can relate or not? If let's say I tell pasta and all that, can you relate? We know about nasi lemak, roti canai, some more nasi goreng, some more apa lagi? Makanan. Ais kacang laksa. Benda-benda macam tu we can relate. Benda-benda yang UK, US we cannot relate. So we cannot give that kind of example.
Kentucky boleh.
Kentucky boleh. KFC boleh. KFC, McDonald's. Now got new things. What are the new things? The lifestyle, Malaysian lifestyle. Apa? KFC during your time is different. Now different already. Starbucks, Tea Life, Zeus, Mixu without leg. Tak boleh Mixu, gambar dia, logo dia tak ada kaki. Maksudnya you makan hari-hari, later on when you are elderly or older, kaki kena potong. Okay, there are examples that we can use.
You are promoting that.
I'm not promoting or I'm not talking bad about that. I'm just giving example. Okay, I'm giving example. Okay, and then confident delivery. Okay, so again I stress on this. Encourage one-to-one communication. So when I want to stress on Ms. Aina, I look into your eyes. I want to stress to you. And then let everyone speak in meeting. Okay, don't interrupt. If in the meeting, when you're sitting in the meeting, let one by one. Okay, don't everyone talk at the same time. Like pasar malam. You know what is pasar malam? Okay, right, okay. Okay, make use of communication channels. Use proper channels. Okay, now we have problem in the office. Every department got WhatsApp group. If you dissatisfied with somebody, don't post in the group. Correct? You spoil the whole group. Don't post it. Use the proper channel. Okay, number 4, use your body language to express feeling. Okay, if you want to listen, just listen to this. Don't put it this. Have a little. Prepare yourself before. When you want to talk, you must prepare yourself. If I give you a topic about, for example, solar energy, can you talk? Cannot, right? You need time to prepare before that. Maintain positive eye contact. Okay, positive eye contact. If like this, example, something wrong already. Okay, And then be ready for difficult conversation. Always be ready. Be confident. Okay? If somebody attack you, you be calm. Be calm. Receive, think, then only you answer. Jot down all the key points. Important things like to do. Very good, Miss Aina. You are writing all the key points. Okay, become active listener. Okay, you listen actively. Don't hear only. Conflict resolution. Don't become a problem in your organization. Be a solution. Address conflict immediately. If something wrong, if you find any red flags, you address immediately. Don't wait. Use communication software. So now we have so many softwares. Okay, if you don't know anything, use communication software. Okay, now you can learn a lot from ChatGPT. Learn a lot from Chat. Okay. Okay, we continue. I give you a break. So later we continue again after 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome back everyone. So now we come to the end of our session, our conclusion. Okay, so we will do our summary and recap what we learned for the past 3 hours class, almost 4 hours. Okay, how many modules we learned today? 5 modules. You learn everything? You understand? Okay, so we look at the slide. Okay, module 1, define effective communication skills. What we learned, definition of effective communication and communication skills, the communication process and types of communication. Okay, how many communication process we have? How many steps in the communication process? 7. Okay, what are the 7? Eco. Okay. The important part is what? All 7 steps are very important. Okay? And then you learn new thing, encoding and decoding. Correct or not? Have you learned encoding before this? Okay, before you want to talk, you encode what you want to transfer. And then once you receive, you decode. Okay, what you understand. If let's say something wrong with you, you decode. Okay? Correct or not? If sometimes you don't like me, I send to you any message, you will think, why Mr. Sasi sending this kind of message to me? Why is he not respecting me? Yeah, that's how we interpret. Okay? So, do you think effective communication skill is very important? Do you think it's important? Why? How you want to communicate effectively? Thoughts? Use right word, clear, clearly. Okay. Types of communication. Okay. Verbal, non-verbal, some more. Formal. So all this you learn in that module 1. Okay, in module 2, identify key component of effective communication. Elements of verbal communication. Okay, elements of verbal communication. Elements of non-verbal communication. Role of cultural context in communication. Okay, verbal communication we have to talk very clearly. Okay. Non-verbal communication, for example. What are the examples of non-verbal communication? Body language. Do you think body language is important? Yes or no? Why? It reflects who you are. It shows your first impression. Okay, if you go to an interview, the interviewer will see you first impression. Okay. And other than that, when we are talking to somebody, we have to make sure our posture is proper, right question. So let's say we are willing to listen, okay, we must be open. We cannot do like this. And then we also learn about role of cultural contexts in communication. Okay? So what are the cultural contexts? What we must understand? What we must know about the culture? Yes? Your language. So sometimes sayonara is goodbye. I don't see you again. Okay, can we tell that? Okay, I'm okay. After this class, I say sayonara. Can we say that? No. Because we want to see again. Okay, we want to meet up. We want to develop ourselves. We want to grow together. Okay. So that kind of words. Other example of cultural barriers. Cultural context. Yes. Shake hands. Okay. So if you don't know, unsure, if you want to greet them, is good morning, good afternoon. Some more? Other culture. Okay. Something like the food. Okay. We have to understand whether these people can eat this kind of food or not. We cannot serve them some unnecessary food. Okay. Other than that, do you watch English movies? Right? We watch English movies. Okay. Do they wear shoe inside the house? How about us? No. Okay. So that another example. Other example? Have you encountered? Cultural. Sorry?
Don't talk while eating. Don't talk while eating.
Yes, don't talk while eating. My grandmother, very particular. We don't let people talk during eating. But now, very difficult. They are eating. They are not talking. They are doing what? They are playing phone. When they are playing phone, what does it indicate? Respect or not? Disrespect. And some more worse thing. They bring phone to toilet. Okay? So in the module 3, demonstrate active listening skills. Okay? We learn about active listening skills, definition and importance of active listening. Important or not? Active listening, very important. Okay, and after that, hearing and listening. Okay, what are the difference? One difference.
Hearing means input and output, not processing.
Very good.
Listening means the processing input.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hearing in, out. Listening in, process, out. Okay.
Another good example.
Yes.
You hear the songs. You hear songs and music and music. If you want to listen properly, you will listen to the lyrics.
Lyrics. Correct. Correct, Mr. J. Because if you want to listen, you will listen to the lyrics. If you want to hear the songs when we are driving car, we hear the songs, right? We don't really listen to the lyrics.
So that's a good
example. Thank you, Mr. J. I think you really listen to me. Okay. And then practice active listening. What we did for practice active listening, we play a game. Okay, active listening, we listen. Okay, what are we talking? And then Sweta read a poem. Okay. So again, the way we talk, the way we walk, we said it matters a lot. I learned something from this lot. Very nice. I'm sorry for stressing you just now. So if I didn't stress you, you would have add some another 4 lines. Okay? Right. So after that, in module 4, we learn about recognizing communication barriers. You understand what is barriers? Okay, what are the barriers? Gender barriers, language, technical, cultural, okay, organizational structure. So these kind of barriers we have to overcome. Sometimes when we are talking, this happened to me once upon a time. I was talking very friendly with the person. Then only I know he was the general manager. Then after I realized he is the general manager, so so-called, I cannot talk very friendly with him. Because he is like organizational, in terms of bureaucratic, is so high. So we have to respect. Okay. So but nowadays we are emphasizing on the open communication. So we want to talk, communicate with everybody without any fear. Okay. And then techniques to manage or remove barriers. This is very important. So Ms. Aina, you want to learn about how to talk confidently, right? So you have to learn. You have to see techniques to manage or remove barriers. Okay. So you have to really learn about the technique. I hope you already learned. So after this you practice. Okay. And then develop communication improvement plan. So for this, I suggest you all go back to your self-auditing. Self-audit. Okay? You do self-audit. In terms of, you go back, you see, how do I communicate with this person? How do I communicate with my boss? How do I communicate with my parents? Like that. So you do self-audit. And then after you do the audit, you improve. So you follow the communication improvement plan. And you can use that plan so you can improve your communication. And after that, apply strategies to communicate. How to apply strategies? You have to analyze your audience. If you don't know your audience, you cannot talk. Okay? Sometimes your audience are senior level managers. So the way you approach them is middle level managers are different. Operators are different. Okay? And then adapting tone, language, and examples. So as I mentioned to you just now, adapting tone. I cannot scream at all of you. If I scream at you from the beginning, do you think you will listen to me for 4 or 5 hours? No, right? Don't listen to me. You say, I'm so tired. I don't like people are shouting at me, screaming at me. I just want to do that. That's true. If people ask you to come and see it, go attend training and keep on screaming at you, shouting at you. Do you think you learn anything? No, right? So tone is very important. And if I say, what I'm talking is with a low pitch. Do you understand me? Like that. Do you have the power? Can you hear me? No, not clear, right? The message that I want to deliver also not clear. So you won't have to just listen. Okay. And then language. So the language I use for this course is English and Malay, so that everyone can understand. And also everyone can give feedback to you. Okay, and then examples that I use. Are you happy with the videos I show? Are you happy with the activities that we conducted? Correct, right? And I can see so many pictures, photos. Okay. Who is this? This one, Aina. This one is Sarah. Okay, very beautiful. Where's Mr. J? This one you know already. Okay, and this is, this one also we know already. Okay, this one Mr. J, handsome guy.
Okay. Alright. So I hope you all enjoyed. So if let's say I don't give you any activity, you feel boring like that. Correct or not? No activities, you feel sleepy. Because I see throughout these 4 hours, so all of you actively participated in all the activities. Okay. And then be confident delivery. When you want to deliver, you want to sell something, when you communicate something, you want to ensure whatever you want to say is reached to the person. Okay. If you know confident, you think you can reach. You are confident. Okay. So I hope you all understand on the effective communication skills. Do you have any question? If you don't have any question, so let's take your handphone. Okay. Let's do quiz together. Okay. So we will do the quiz together. So please scan the QR code and give it time. As you all do, I will come and check the answers. Okay, let's do it together. Number 1. What is the traits of effective communication skills? Okay, Ms. Sweta. Impatient. So the traits are clear, accurate, and meaningful. Which of the following is not a component of the communication process? It's a very tricky question. Okay. Ms. Martha, answer for number 2. Interpreter. Very good. Mr. J, number 3. Active listening involve paying attention, giving feedback, withholding judgment. True. Okay. Correct? All of you? Yeah, let you do. We will discuss again.
Each of these examples.
I believe I achieve. Okay. So I hope you all can get 100% in this quiz. Okay, who has finished it? And any answer is acceptable. Okay, finish. So meanwhile, I just want to show another video. When you are doing the quiz, so let's watch the video together. Okay. So after this quiz, I will ask the question from this video. So later we will complete this video. So now we discuss on the quiz. Okay, so just now we stopped at number 3, right? Active listening involves paying attention, giving feedback, withholding judgment. Correct? True? Number 4, which of these is an example of non-verbal communication? Non-verbal. Correct? Which question is most likely encourage open communication? Did you finish the report? If I ask you, did you finish the report? What is your answer? Yes or no? So when you see yes or no, it is close-ended question. Okay? So if you want to open and communication and conversation, it must be an open-ended question. So that means you can elaborate. And then number B, why didn't you submit? So it's a straightforward answer. I didn't submit because I didn't. If let's say I ask you, where do you travel? Where did you go for vacation last year? So you will explain that. So I went to Israel, I go to this place, I eat this, I eat that, I have this kind of experience and all that. So that's open. And that question. Okay, if I say what time will you send the report, it's very specific. Just say tomorrow 10 o'clock I will send the report. Okay. Giving feedback should focus on the person, not the behavior. True or false? Person or behavior? Behavior. Mr. J? You focus on the person. No. Behavior. Why behavior? Why not the person? If he don't want to listen to you, no point you talking to him. Correct? If he has the attribute to listen to you, understand you, then you can inform him. Okay? So behavior is very important in communication. What is not strategy to overcome nervousness during a presentation? Not a strategy. Overcome nervousness. Practice before and correct. Deep breathing. Okay. Positive visualization. Okay, you positively visualize. Okay, I can do it. I did very well in the presentation. Okay, ignore the participants. Correct. No, you have to do the audience analysis, so you cannot ignore the participants. So answer is B. Ignore the participants is not the strategy to overcome nervousness. Which is a good practice in professional email communications? This is email communication. Using all caps for emphasis. Leaving out greetings and closings. Keeping the message clear and concise. Using emojis frequently. Okay, using all caps lock. All caps lock. Do you think is right? It's, what does it indicate? It shows that yes, you are screaming. Somebody was right. I want it today. I want the report today. Like that. This one shows people are angry, screaming. Okay, leaving out greetings and closings. You don't read them in the message, in the email. Okay? Good morning, sir, dear madam. Okay? You are not, and then you don't say thank you at the end of the email. So you must read that. You say thank you. Keeping the message clear and concise, and that's very good practice. And then using emojis frequently. You write email to your boss or your business partner. Like this. Like this. Do they interested in this kind of emojis? No, they don't like. In business, they want straight to the point. Okay? They have no time to entertain all this kind of emotions. Okay, number 9. Listening is a passive process that requires no effort. True or false? Yeah. Name 2 common barriers to effective communication. Language, cultural, physical, organizational. Okay, very good. And then what is one key communication skill you plan to improve, and how will you apply it at work or in life? Okay, I will ask for you.
By listening and understanding,
Very good. Be confident. How about you? Very good. Very good. Okay, Mr. J,
I just want to visualize more.
visualize more. Very good.
Thank
So
you.
positive visualization. Okay, Ms. Ara.
Learn the knowledge so we can communicate better.
Okay, learn the knowledge, prepare before. Okay, very good. So, everyone got all correct? So, everyone got all correct? Okay, very good. So, do you have any question? Any question? No question.
No question.
Okay, if no question, what we do, we will finish up this video another few seconds. Okay, communication is heart and soul, so we communicate to the people. Okay, we don't always use phone. We forget about ourselves and also other people. So it's heart and soul. Let's communicate together. So with that, I end our session. Okay, I hope all of you enjoyed.
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to thank our training provider and also all the participants for spending 4 hours plus training session. And then I'd like to say I apologize to you if I said any wrong words, okay, hurt you, anything. So with that, thank you so much. I hope all the best to all of you. Thank you.